Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
Is it like extra bright? I'm right by my window and it's kind of bright. Let me see. Now it looks darker, so. Okay, I hope it's not too bright for you guys. If it is, I'm so sorry. But today I'm doing a book review. I have never, since I did YouTube, I have never did a book review. But I don't even know if you guys saw my bookshelf, but I have tons of books and haven't even read. So I have this big, huge library in my house, and I'm so proud of it. I love to read. And I have a lot of books to read, so I read this book called It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. This book is a 10 out of 10, would recommend. This book is really, really good. And I have notes here, so I'm not going to remember everything that I'm going to talk about. I'm just going to talk about the book. So if you guys haven't read this book yet and you want to read it, I suggest that you just not watch this video, because I'm going to be talking about the book, and there's going to be stuff that I'm saying in this book. And if you didn't read this book yet, and you want to read this book yet, I would go get this book and not listen to this video yet. Don't listen to this video yet. But if you read this book and want to know how I felt about it or whatever, just keep on watching. Okay, it's about a woman who moved to Boston. She opened up a flower shop. Her name was Lily. This book, it goes back and forth from her high school times to her recent times. They talk about her high school sweetheart in this book, how she fell in love with him. He was homeless. Now she helped him. She let him take showers at her parents' house and stuff, and she fell in love with him. When she goes to Boston, she meets this guy on a rooftop, and his name was Ryle. They had a crush on each other, and Ryle wanted to sleep with her and stuff like that. And then they became a couple. And Lily was excited about that, being a couple with him. And Lily also gets close to Ryle's sister, but she meets Ryle's sister after she meets him. But she didn't know it was Ryle's sister at first. Then she realized it was Ryle's sister, and she hired her to work at her flower shop. So I'm like going back and forth with this. So Ryle and Lily start dating, and they got close and everything until one day he hit her in the kitchen. And growing up, she saw her dad hit her mom all the time, and she didn't want to be like that. But then she ends up falling in love with somebody who hits her. This is the abusive relationship that she's in with Ryle, and this won't be the first time that he hits her. The next time that he hits her, he bit her. He actually bit her. That is disgusting. I do not take abusive relationships lightly. So this might be a trigger warning for you. This might be like a trigger for you if you have seen that in your past, or you've been in a past relationship, or your father was abusive to your mom or whatever. This might be a trigger for you to read, because like they talk about when Lily's dad was hitting her mom. So it goes back from when she was a teenager to now, and that you find out that her dad was abusive to her mom. So then the next time he hits her and he bites her, just bites her. When I read that, I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is a crazy book. Like, this guy, Ryle, was crazy. But anyway, her high school sweetheart, his name was Atlas. I think I'm saying his name right, Atlas. And he ended up going in the military out after him and Lily stopped dating. And then Lily, Ryle, and her mom went to this restaurant, and it ended up being Atlas's restaurant. Cause after he got out of the military, he opened a restaurant in Boston, and this is before Ryle started hitting Lily and stuff. But Atlas knew something was wrong with him, and that he was bad for Lily, and he told her that, and he ended up being right because Ryle ended up being an abuser. So Atlas was right. I hope I'm saying his name right. It's Atlas. So I hope I'm saying his name right. But anyway, she ended up, after Ryle hit her and bit her, she ended up calling Atlas, and Atlas let her stay at her house. At his house for a little bit, for like a week, I think, a couple days, something like that, so she could figure out what she wants to do next. Try not to yawn. I'm so tired. And then she went back to the place where her and Ryle was living, and then Ryle, he went away for 3 months. They needed a break, so he went away for 3 months doing something to do with work. So he went away. He comes back, and she stays in the apartment. Then when he comes back, he comes back. Well, she found out she was pregnant while he was away. She's like, I gotta tell him I'm pregnant. So she told him that she was pregnant, and he was real happy and everything, and he kept saying he wanted it to work, and she was like, I don't know, I have to think about this, I don't know if it's gonna work out. And she didn't know what she was gonna do. So then they had a baby, and the baby was born, and it was a girl. They named her Emerson. So, it was a girl, yeah, it was a girl. And then when they were in the room, after the delivery room, she was looking at her baby, and then she was looking at Ryle, and she told Ryle, I want a divorce, because they were actually married, they got married. And she was like, I want a divorce. So Ryle was crying, and she was crying. He kept begging her, like, please don't leave me, I'll change, blah blah blah. But she's like, she don't want to be in an abusive relationship like her mom was with her father, she said she don't want her daughter seeing her get abused like that. And I understand. Well, I'm not a mother, but I get what she's saying. She don't want her daughter to see her like that, see her getting hit like that and stuff, and bit and stuff. So anyway, 11 months has passed. The daughter's almost 1, and right now her and Ryle are co-parenting. And she was taking her daughter to Ryle's house, and she saw Atlas, and they were talking for a bit. Then she took the daughter to Ryle's house. Then she ran down the street to get Atlas, and they were talking, and that was the beginning of them, because they started dating, and that's how the book ends. And then I have it's called It Starts With Us. I have that book too, and it starts with her and Atlas dating. So that's like, I hope I got everything. I know it was like back and forth, like going from before and after. Like I wasn't like straight. The book, I was going to different, I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, this book is really, really good. I hope you guys read it, and you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this book just as much as I did. And if you want to see more book reviews, I think this is going to be new on my channel, so I'm starting to read more now, so I'm like, so this might be a new thing. This actually is going to be a new thing on my channel. So if you guys like my book reviews and excited for more, don't forget to give a thumbs up, like, comment, share, tell my kids about it, and every time me, Cara Dimples, post another video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!